Yo, what's good? What's good? Welcome
Yo,
to the
yo,
show.
yo. What's good, y'all?
What it do? What it do? Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Let Me Talk My Shit. You dig?
You
Tonight
already know.
we gonna be talking about Dame Dash and Killer Cam. Basically, another hell up in
You
Harlem.
already know. That sound like some Harlem beef shit, you know what I mean? That's Brooklyn. We was gonna sit back and just watch, you know what I mean?
That's all y'all could do though, to be for real. Like shit. Y'all should be basking in the glory right now. Like, oh, we got these niggas on the ropes, Pope.
You could, but it's just sad, bro. It's just sad. I mean,
Yeah,
best
because
friends
these
become
say
best
again.
friends become strangers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's for sure. Cause these folks they've known each other for a long time, and to see this shit, it ain't really cool. You dig?
Hmm.
But I ain't know this dude Cam had dropped some shit. Like it's a little snippet. I don't even want to put this shit, but it's a snippet. Hold on. On the phone, no, I'm looking at Got it from Bishop. I had the juice. So listen in your pot. Homie, I ain't mad at you. It's just disappointing when your OG turns snaggle to. On the phone, no, I'm looking at the track. Like, got it from Bishop. Yo, bro.
Oh man.
My G, I'm sitting there like, nah, he ain't just say that. He ain't just say that. Yes, he did. He definitely did that. He said that shit. I'm sitting there like, oh. But nah, the crazy shit, bro, with this shit, man. We was talking about it earlier, man. It's like I said, Brody. Once they did once Cam went on BT and did what he did, said what he said, accidental or not, that's basically what caused the whole downfall. What's going on? If you're tuning in, hit that like button for me. But yeah, that's basically what that's basically where
Yeah,
where the
man.
whole problem started, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think it was on purpose, but I also think it was. Yeah, it wasn't meant to be taken how it's being taken right now. I mean, you gotta remember at the time and the place where he was at that, at them dates back in the days. You know what I mean? Like the radio was where you come and make your announcement. You know what I mean? And
Right,
especially if you're in New York, you know what I mean, you using Hot 97, using Power 105, or it was 98 at the time, I think it was, right? Whatever it was.
right.
They were using it to their advantage and just got crazy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it went way left. It went way, way left. But it's the whole thing with what's this dude? With Jay Z, you think Jay Z should have stuck a hand out there, or you think Hove don't even fuck with your man?
I mean, oh, you mean with Dame?
With yeah, Hove and Dame. Cause it
Nah,
don't look like he's trying to throw no love.
nah, he ain't gonna throw no love. He ain't gonna throw no love how they separated from each other. And you gotta remember that Jay Z's on a different level, you know what I mean, as far as business partners, his circle, you know what I mean? Even though Jay Z may still be hood or may still, dive back into the hood or back into Brooklyn, his 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 circle right now is different. I mean, he can't be what up, Jay? He can't be associated with mentally disturbed people. You know what I mean? 'Cause you just never know how that firecracker gonna blow up. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's facts. Just was good, bro. Hope everything is good.
Or
Shit, I'm about to put on the Unrivera. From your point of view, where do you think it went wrong? My honest opinion is that Dame had unloyal partners. The reason why he's in the position that he's in. And like most, I would say the same thing. The only partner that I had was loyal was Biggie. And there's only a certain few, respect to my family, Queen Latifah and Shakim.
You know what I'm saying? That loyalty is unmatched. You know, I don't know what happened with James Lasseter and Will Smith. Those kind of started here, and we're gonna die in here. Relationships that whether we win or lose, and I think that that's where Dame's biggest downfall came from. Is that nobody was loyal to him. You know what I'm saying? Like Lior wasn't loyal to him, Jay wasn't loyal to him, Kanye, you could say what you want, but you weren't really loyal to him. Because if all of these fools had stood and backed him, right now we'll be splitting the money from the masters. You know what I'm saying? Because I owned them along with Biggie. We owned the masters. Like the way y'all went in and said, okay, let them take the masters back with y'all help. Jay helped them take James Masters. And he benefited, but his loyalty wasn't to Dame. And I knew it from the beginning because I'm like, man, this is some Harlem, Brooklyn shit. This is not going to work. I went through it. I'm Brooklyn, Cam's Harlem. I know.
Yeah, bro. That's what I was feeling. It's some Brooklyn Harlem shit.
I can't even say that. I mean, it was probably built like that, from the beginning, like Brooklyn, yeah, and Harlem, because that's where, that's where the where the sticks started at. You know what I mean? That's where people started, poured, rubbing sticks together. You know what I mean? To make the fire. You know what I mean?
Right.
So So we started from home base. So if home base is Brooklyn, yeah, it's gonna be. I want my Brooklyn dudes. I'm not gonna fuck with Harlem niggas, even though I know Harlem gets money or Harlem is cool or Harlem get chicks. I'm not gonna fuck with them because I'm gonna fuck with it. You got to remember the time and the place where we at now. That we got to establish something coming from New York City. And if we don't, Queens had their section. You know what I mean? Or Queens was building up their shit. And Brooklyn had to build up there. Harlem had to build up there. There was nobody coming from these areas that was making it hot. Or, I mean, Rakim was out there. You know what I mean? Rakim was his album was slowly not coming out. You know what I mean? But I mean, it was taking forever to come out. You know what I mean? And I mean that was Long Island, but that was still the Queens. You got the
Oh,
Brown
yeah,
Ron
the
DMC.
vibe, right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So you got that. You got a lot of people coming from that era that was making money, you know what I mean? And it was all about a team type of thing at the time, you know what I mean? And it wasn't about gangs, it was about build a team, you know what I mean? And that's where Chris and Young Guns, that's where the Young Guns came in at, you know what I mean? They wasn't the best rappers. That's where Meek Mill, Memphis Bleak came from. You know what I mean? Brooklyn. We want to build. Memphis Bleak was hot, but where's his album at? You understand what I'm saying? Like these guys wasn't. They came from the streets. You know what I mean? And we was trying to build a team coming from the streets. And I just think that yeah, it was a Brooklyn. We want to stay with Brooklyn, but you could still get love with Harlem niggas. You know what I mean? Like pause, me and you. You know what I mean? I'm from Brooklyn, you from Harlem. You would stay on that Harlem shit while you was young. You know what I mean? I used to hate that shit because I'm like, nigga, wait, nobody worrying about you being young. Nobody worrying about you being from Harlem. But you got people that have that mindset like that.
That's called I forgot what you call it. Motivation. There you go.
I don't know what you call it. Know what I mean? Because some people will call it fucking, you know, not want to expand their mind past where the fuck they go, where they from. You know what I mean? It all depends on where you going with what you saying and how you moving. You know what I mean? And at the time, you gotta remember, it's a group thing now. Chris Neve and Young Guns, Dipset, you had the Lost Boys. You had people trying to emulate, a big group, a big clan, Wu Tang. You know what I mean? I can't forget them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody wanted to be a clan. Everybody wanted to have different fractures, different sections, different fractures of their team.
If you're just tuning in, like, sub, and share. Cost you nothing.
All
But
right.
nah, you right though. It was a different. It was some different shit. You right. Hold up. Here's some more of Cam before we get to this nigga Dame on the Breakfast Club.
Set up. The nigga, and this is what he does, right? And I said this before, but I'm gonna reiterate
Shout
it
out to
since
Cam.
this
It
is
is what it
lingering
is.
and going on. Dame is beefing with 50 Cent on the internet. I bump into 50 Cent. 50 Cent sees me and be like, Killer, what's up, nigga? Get some money. You know how niggas, oh nigga, what you used to do, pat nigga pocket, you getting that money? Cool. Me and 50 good. We ain't got no problem. Dame calls me and says, yo, I seen 50. How you gonna let him pap you up? This is verbatim what Dame said. I'm telling the audience verbatim. Y'all seen 50, you and 50, how you gonna let them pap your pockets? That ain't Harlem. You down with the Pap Pap Club? Now you down with the Pap Pap Club. I said, dang, you crazy, whatever, man. However you want to say it's crazy, man. He says, me and 50 going through something on the internet right now. Mom, if I bring that up and say that he was paying your pockets. I said, damn, I don't give a fuck, whatever. Now, mind you, pause this story right there. If you're going to say something about 50 cents, what are you calling me for to get my okay if you're beefing with 50 cents? You shouldn't even have to call me about that if you're going to be talking about 50 cents. Unpause the story.
I'm mad this nigga keeps saying 50 cents.
On the blog and says, he says, smack him on the ass. Not the Pap Pap Club, not the pockets. Which, Cam, that ain't Harlem. How you let a nigga smack you in the ass? But then again, what you supposed to do when a big, strong nigga come over and slap you on the ass? Whoa. I'm like, hey, that's not what I agreed for you to say. But I didn't say anything. I ignored it. I ignored the whole shit. I just didn't pick up the phone for the nigga because I'm like, bro, I don't know what's up with the nigga. I feel about the financial situation he in right now. I think that.
Yeah, that might be a little much right there. But yeah, bro, like that shit.
But look what he said. And the key thing that I think, like he said, he didn't pick up the phone. Niggas get mad, you know what I mean? Niggas expecting you to pick up the phone. Niggas expecting you to answer. Niggas expecting some type of answer or some type of action coming from you, and you're not giving them the action that they demanded or think they, supposed to get. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you got some dudes that act like bitches behind that. You know what I mean? Like act like real female and get all in between it. Have their panties on in his thongs, and you ain't supposed to be wearing panties, my dude. You know what I mean? But this is where feelings get involved. You not being on top no more pause as far as Dame, and you kind of relying on other people, or you in a fucked up situation. You just need that. I ain't gonna say a person to talk to, but
what's
but
good, Drunken Monkey Fighter? Appreciate you for coming through.
What up, Drunken Monkey? You just need that person that you want to chop it up with, and that person ain't there for you. You know what I mean? In that way that you're looking for. I just think it's feelings that people is upset about right now. And I mean, Dane more so than Cam. And I mean, Cam is living his life. I mean,
yeah, it's alleged that Dame saw for $300 million, bro. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah. But again, I think that's for something that I don't think he gonna get. That's gonna go all the way through court. But then again, you may get a person that want to settle out of court. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm thinking.
So
what I'm thinking though, this nigga Dame is a master marketer, manipulator. Dude gonna make it do what it do. And I think this is all for his shit, because I don't know if he's supposed to be a temporary president of Revolt or whatever, but he's supposed to be dropping some material and shit. So all of this is gearing him for that. Like now I'm seeing this name all over Facebook. Of course I followed him. I have to. That nigga talk a lot of shit and he's funny as hell. And you can learn something from that nigga. To be for real. You can always learn something from, even if it's bad shit. How to rise and fall. Pause.
I agree with you. Like his name wasn't ringing no bells. He's about to come out with something new now, and his name got to be inside that spotlight. Got to be inside that 11 o'clock news slot. You know what I mean? So that way everybody could be hearing it. Everybody could see it.
Yeah, that's where it's staying relevant, I guess. But he has to if he has projects on the table.
I mean, Drunken Monkey. I mean, Salty Uncle. I mean, you gotta look at it from where. I mean, oh, okay. Let me see. I'm an older dude. You know what I mean? I'm in my upper 40s. You know what I mean? About to hit 50 in a couple more years, bro. You know what I mean? And if I did half the shit that Dame did for the streets or for people in the streets, and I'm walking around broke, whether granted be my decisions or not, I as a man know how to walk around and pivot around that. You know what I mean? So I'm good. But there's some people that don't know how to pivot behind that, and maybe it's a salty uncle energy. But it's like, motherfucker, I think I'm owed something in a sense because I put the work in. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, not to say nothing about these young dudes, but to say something about these young dudes. Young dudes don't respect the older generation nowadays. You know what I mean? So nigga said almost 50, almost 100. Yeah, bro. We pushing that time. So whatever work you did on the streets or whatever you did for your people, you expect something to come back from you, whether it be a full circle, whether it be you know, something. I don't know how to describe it, bro. But you get some people that just feel that somebody owns something or the streets own, or I put my work in, I should be in a better position or better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, entitlement and all that shit. But
Hmm.
can't go off entitlement, man. We've seen like he's seen people rise and fall, pause, like and over less, over bitches, over anything, like, and that shit crazy though.
You're right. You're right with that, bro. I mean, I'm with that too. Cause like I just said, you know, granted that I am who I am
That
and this,
like
that, and the third, you would know how to pivot in, and like you ain't gonna rely on everybody. You ain't gonna, but you are gonna have a salty. Yeah, I mean, you gonna have a salty taste in your mouth for it. You know what I mean? But you also, I mean, you ain't gonna fuck around with certain people. You ain't gonna put yourself in certain positions because you feel some type of way or you in a certain position. So I don't know where that's going with Dame. You know what I mean?
yeah, dang, yeah, I gotta agree, but
I just seen something like a couple weeks ago with Dame and talking to his kids. It was like he was having what you call it, yeah, intervention type of thing where his kids wanted to sit down and talk to him, and kids was mad at him, and Dame just went off on his kids. You know what I mean? And I understand it because as a father and as a having kids and the you want the best for your kids, so you put them in certain situations where you don't want them to struggle, you don't want them to see the bad, you know what I mean? But they still feel entitled to certain things, or they still feel that, I did it just as good as you, or no, you didn't, because half the shit that I went through, you didn't have to go through because I didn't allow for you to go through it. You know what I mean? So,
right,
so people don't have that. What's up, Grace? What up, Des? Um, so it's kind of like the kids don't have that respect, or don't have that respect for the history of what the other generation did, and they just feel then that the source of entitlement, bro.
yeah, definitely. Daz, what up, man? I appreciate you. Next time, it's always gonna be a next time, bro. You don't worry about it. But yeah, kids do got to put in work too. I appreciate that. Grace, what's up? Glad you could drop in.
Yeah, man. It just difficult, man, because like and I could just speak for my shit. You know what I mean? You put so much energy, so much love into certain things, and that shit don't show you the love back, bro. That shit's so fucking uh it's so heartbreaking, bro. It's a Debbie Downer. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy, bro. Because you're like, what the fuck, nigga? How you get like that? Or how you get like that? Because nigga, you wasn't raised like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
that's a
just
fact.
crazy, bro. It's just crazy. But then you hear people on how they live their lives and how they their situation because you seen it because you witnessed it because you're a friend or you're a relative and you see it, and then you be like, maybe I should have fucking lived my life like that, dude. And I better probably better off right now, more money in my pocket. Like a whole bunch of better things in life. You know what I mean? If I'd have kept it to myself or kept my pants in my pocket, you know what I mean? And in my pants, kept my, you know what I mean? Frank stand closed instead of being open all the time. You know what I mean?
So we come like the sub button. Appreciate y'all for coming through. But yo, here's Dame on the Breakfast Club arguing with Charlamagne and them. Yo, they really salty. They feeling good about him right now. To be for real, if you ask me.
I don't think you're a proper representation of the masculine black man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you guys are. I'm listening. Okay. Like, your OG is Wendy Williams. See him?
They got offended. They got offended by that, bro.
But that's real.
You gotta be a better
No,
man.
that was real.
You stop. Wendy Williams is your wasn't she your boss? Yeah, at one point. So she was your OG. She put you on, and you should give her grace, and you should also give her props out of respect. But because we have different trauma, like we're different. Like I'm not the kind of guy that would like. I'd rather get my ass whipped than run. But you're proud that you ran. Yeah. There's no disrespect, but I kind of think you're gay. You just act a little gay. You got a problem with gay people? Not at all. I've got a problem with people that pretend they're not gay. So let me tell you why. But what if let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you. This is hilarious. You're gay. This is hilarious. So what I'm saying is, you might, because you started in gossip, which is is very feminine, and you want people to listen to you, and that we want people that represent masculinity, because men need to be doing what they need to do as men. They don't need to be worried about girl stuff. Do you think he's masculine? Would you want this man around to 10 guys jumped you? He'd run, and you'd have to run with him. I like when you feel safe. I don't tell people, like, and I'm not saying that's your way, but you're just not masculine. I've seen him run. I looked at a whole reel of, there's like a thing that says how many people bark. There's stuff that how many times you talk about other people's genitals. You see, real masculine men don't do that. You said that some guys was throwing you kisses because they liked your paws butt, and you went back. That's gay. I don't have a problem. I have a problem with you. Wait. No. Yeah, that is why I pause. There's a lot of people like you. There's a lot of people like you that are gay that pretend they're not. Black men can't be gay. Black men that are gay should say they're gay. Well, I'm not gay. You are. Yo, anyway, now let me talk to you. Let me ask you.
And he's very serious.
You move like an old auntie. You an old Harlem auntie. I could punch you.
That's why he said the uncle shit.
I won't. And you won't do shit.
Damn, this is with Chatty Patty. So just so you know, because I knew you was gonna say that.
I've seen you run. Yeah, that's it. I've seen you. I'm not saying I will. I'm saying no. Then your version of respect was different than mine. We were on the street right now, and you would talk like that. I would have fucked you up. But I'm not gonna do that. Nah, I wouldn't have got beat up. But then I wouldn't have got beat up. Let's end this. So let me say one more thing before I leave. Man, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you guys are.
Yo.
And walked off the show.
No, he didn't walk off. He sat down.
Well, okay.
He sat down to stay for pause more because he's like, they had some jokes on him saying if he started a label, it's gonna be called Debt Jam. Yeah. The nigga just said, if I'm gay, then you broke. I don't know if you heard him say that, but they thought, well, Charlamagne was trying to throw shots back, but it's like, bro, that nigga too funny, man. Dame is too funny.
Man, dead serious about what he's saying too. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he's dead serious. Like he would have punched him in the face. I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Cam, like he loved to say that, like, yo, that nigga Dame was a Golden Glove, man.
Boxer, yeah.
He said it more than once.
I was just hearing a story that Dame Dash came in second place, and then when he came in second place, he was sitting outside in the parking lot like, yo, damn, I let this sucker nigga, let this pussy nigga win. And he was upset for like 3 hours with a trophy in his hand. You know what I mean?
Right. I'd have been mad too, though. I understand that competitive nature.
I know, I understand. No, I'm just saying that that's how he was. You know what I mean? And I think everything that Dame did, was supposed to be competitive. That's how he took it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But damn man, I wanted some more of that Breakfast Club. Hold on, let me see. Hopefully this is it.
Just because I don't mind showing my flaws. See, you guys hide your flaws. You hide your homosexuality. I don't hide. I'm transparent.
We showed up.
No, I didn't. Wait a second. When you, I will show you. Google me. I've been saying I'm broke for years. Name one interview. Why can't I say I'm broke? But you should say you're a homosexual.
Yo,
Then the world will know homosexuals see things. Real democracy, that's what you believe. That's your perspective. I don't care what you say. You're feminine. I don't care what a feminine man says about me. Go ahead.
no, that's fact, drunken.
But then you can't tell me I'm lying and I'm not. You can't tell me I don't think you're lying. I just think you're broke. All right, cool. I just think you're gay. That's cool. I know you're gay. You're going to throw insults all the time. That's not. Why is it? Oh, see, that's gay. But you said it. You said it. You know what I'm saying? No, you said it. Let me do this. Can we do this? You know what it is? Can we do this? Can we do this? Can we do this? Can we just let her talk without trying to interrupt? Let me have
It's a group effort. We
can't throw insults. We got.
Just because I don't mind showing my flaws.
Yeah. It's because I don't mind calling you a homosexual and not worrying about you doing shit. But yeah, Charlamagne do gas, you know what I mean? He amp him shit up. But here's Cam with on he got his thoughts on why Rockefeller, you know, fell apart.
Dame is always gonna sound smart to a stupid nigga. When I heard that story, I was like, yo, this nigga's a blatant liar. I didn't know this. Blatant liar. But when you keep
Shout out to Harlem Legend TV.
And I did nothing to you because they was hashtagging Dep Dash and Dep Jam. I have 100 different reasons why Rockefeller broke up. So no, I don't feel bad. Come on, Dame. Like, bro, you gotta stop Dame and Lenox Avenue from 139th to 147th Street. Big Al didn't really fuck with Dame. When I be talking about being in these towns, in Chicago and Ohio, you ever see anybody dispute me? Nah, I'm at the no return. I'm at that point because this was totally unnecessary.
Nigga really look like he reflected.
Yeah, we back, man. Sad day here at Talk with Flea, man. It's the last time I'll be addressing the goofy Godfather.
Yo. Hey, Dave trying to show you how he living. Everywhere I live is on the water. Man said that shit itself. Man said that shit itself. Every house I got is on the water. I'm starting to think the nigga fronting in terms of, you know how I mean? You know, rich broke and broke is two different things. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, you know that he ain't got everything under his name. You know what I mean?
Exactly. He ain't stupid.
Nah, he wasn't. And at the time, again, we gotta remember the time that we was growing up. That was taught. That was like 101. Don't keep shit in your name, especially you doing dirt. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But here's the game. Go ahead.
Nah, I didn't say no.
That's it. Nah, I thought that was gonna be a vid. But here's the news on the $300 million lawsuit.
Okay, about a $300 million defamation lawsuit against Camron, claiming that his actions messed up business dealings that he had with Jay-Z. In a private text
Shout out to Wild
shared
360
on social media, he referred to Cam as Fredo, the brother Michael Corleone took on a boat ride after he snitched. Okay, so Dame Dash has filed a $300 million
I thought it was fake.
lawsuit against.
What's that?
I was hoping it was fake. But 300 mil, like, that's just absurd, bro.
And that's why, I mean, he threw that up there because, like I said, I think because if I throw that up out there, you must settle out of court for 100 mil. You know what I mean? 150 mil. I don't know what. I don't think he gonna get that much.
Not 150. Hell no. You can't even got 150 million? I don't think so.
Dope. Is that worth ain't that?
Like that. I mean, 150 million is a lot of fucking chicken.
His net worth ain't like that.
Yeah, it ain't no not 150 million. I mean, I know
But
he got some
one thing one thing I'm gonna say about all this beef, niggas is talking a little bit too much. You know what I mean? And that goes for Dame, and that goes for Cam. And they may be talking about past shit. You know what I mean? But they talking about shit that could get them, king behind bars, bro. Because they talking about too much street shit and and and
all that
and,
shit is
and, and,
the statute.
and a statute of limitation. I mean, I don't know if it's still up to par or it's closed, but
Nah, it's only 7 years unless it's murder.
yeah, well, murder stay open. I know that, but you just never know where they want to pinpoint and say where you stop the end of that pause. You know what I mean?
Nah, facts. Yo, here's this dude, man. I came across this yesterday or the day before. Dude got fucking jokes.
Good job, man. Is that everyone? Go see. There's one more, but he won't let us
Set out
take
the
it.
Harlem Legend TV.
Say themselves. Oh, damn Dash. Okay, then. Save yourself, Mr. Dash. Hey, yo, didn't I just tell you I'm a boss? Nobody tells me what to do. Nobody tells me to tell them that I'm a boss. I tell myself to tell you I'm a boss. If I'm a boss, I tell myself when to tell you I'm a boss. So you don't tell me to tell you I'm a boss. You don't even tell me when you want to listen to me tell you that I'm a boss. I tell you when to listen to me tell you that I'm a boss. Now you can listen to me tell you I'm a boss. Oh, okay. Oh, you want to put out the fire, Dame Dash? That's fine. Okay, guys, let him put out the fire. Give him all the hose, guys. Pause. From Harlem, B.
I was just about to say pause.
Okay, I'm gonna bring in a chopper and drop some water on the building. Okay? You like make it rain like I'm a fucking stripper? I'm from Harlem. We don't let nothing rain down on us. We don't even take showers. Hey, real talk? This whole building is about to go up in flames. Oh, please let us save you. Yo, I'm the one that decides who gets saved and who doesn't. It's my building. I put up the breadboard. I designed it. I baked the bricks. I started the fire. Wait, you started the fire? Oh, why, Dame Dash? Why? I was doing my laundry like a boss. In a bleach container, had a sign on it that said keep away from flames. Don't nobody tell me what to keep away from. I'm from Harlem. Yeah, we know. We get it, all right? Oh! He's not
That's just
breathing. Oh, get him mouth to mouth. Quick. You stupid. I can't breathe life into another man's mouth. I'm from Harlem. Word. I fuck with you. Oh. See, you guys hide your flaws. You hide your homosexuality. I don't hide. I'm transparent. You hide your flaws. No, I didn't. Wait a second. When you, I will show you.
Yo, that's retarded, bro.
I'm from Harlem. I don't know why niggas is fucking with me. I'm fucking young. I don't know why niggas is young fucking with me.
Yo, I knew somebody was gonna go there, but we ain't
Yo.
going.
But nah, that's Harlem mentality all day, bro. All day. I didn't know until I fucking met you, bro. Ha ha ha. Pause. That's the Harlem mentality, bro. But I love Brooklyn, but damn, nigga, I wasn't on it. Like, nigga, you ain't fucking with me. You would definitely fuck with me because I'm from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? that's how I took it. No, you ain't looking at me or fucking with me, boy, because I'm from Brooklyn, nigga.
Where's the mother, son?
I don't care where you think I'm from. Nigga. I'm from East New York, nigga, Canarsie, wherever, bro. I'm from that side. You know what I mean?
I think I just ran into some motherfucker down here from Canarsie too. Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that nigga was crazy though, so I don't know.
Way from Canarsie.
Oh, I ain't go that far. I just told you the other part.
I heard you.
I had on a Giants hat. Nigga like, yeah, you know how that shit start shit. Yeah, Harlem. He's like, yeah, Canarsie, son.
Oh, why the
Start
fuck you leave the
out
fucking thing in there, bro? Come on, bro. Don't. I'm gonna start fucking out the. Well,
yeah, son.
I forgot we was on the show.
Yeah, I see that, son. But nah, but your man Dame said that you see Cam tried to, I guess he was trying to tamper, not in a pause way, but tamper with Dame's son or something like that.
You would not. Well, I just okay. I read it, I seen it, and then I just heard the situation from Camron point of view. You know what I mean? And Camron was like, you know, his son called somebody in the studio asking for money, um, and it was like, "Yo, you want you want some money? You come on the show if you want to, you know what I mean?"
Right.
And and Bogus was like, "Nah, I don't want to go on the show, this, that, and third," but they gave him money anyway, and Bogus was like, "Nah," you know what I mean? But Dame, I heard Dame thought that they called him on the show, try to get him to go against his pops, but they was
Yeah.
like, "Nah, we wouldn't have did that." Like, maybe it was bad timing how everything went, but we wasn't gonna have him come on the show and talk about his pops. And Boog loved his pops, so he wasn't coming on there and disrespect his pops like that anyway.
Right. 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 Right.
I don't know, bro. Like I'm telling you, I don't know.
The kid's supposed to be off limits. That's what Dave was saying.
Yeah, Cam did say Cam said that he wouldn't have did that. He said, I don't think I would have asked him any questions about his pop, but maybe I would have, but I don't think I would.
Yeah, it just
I'm,
depends on the severity. Like when dude came on and he was talking about his mother dead, and I just obviously didn't give a shit about it. I mean, it just depends on the severity, how mad, like how
and
much the dude violated.
and I also heard Cam ask Bugs, which is Dame's son, was like, "What you want to come on the show and talk about, bro?" Like he was like his music, yada yada yada, his movies, his acting, whatever, whatever. And then it was like they gave him
Okay.
the money, he and shit like that, yeah, and he didn't come
Oh, he just took the money and
and booked it,
I know he gave him the money first.
huh?
I know he ain't pay him first and then he ain't show up. That's what happened?
That's not what he took the money and then he kind of said, nah, he wasn't gonna do it. What, Jew?
Oh, Jewy, what up?
What up, bro?
Shit, man, this is a messy, 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 messy situation.
This whole world is fucking messy, bro. We think about it, bro. Like nasty, very nasty, bro.
Yeah, it's a tough
Very
place.
nasty, bro. I don't know, bro. It's very nasty this world, and I wish it was. I wish it was a lot better. And I know
Yeah,
20 years in the past, 20 years and the just past us, none of us, none of us that's over 30 or over 25, over 30 would ever thought that Dame and Cam would be beefing. Even but at Jay Z and Dame, that's over 20 years old. Um, like you would never think, society would be where society is at right now, bro. You think we'd
right.
be in the futuristic, fucking flying in the sky with a car right now? You know what I mean? Everybody,
Yeah, that shit definitely ain't happening.
bro, think we'd be Jetsons right now, but it's just crazy, bro.
Nah, yeah, it's not going the way we thought. It's a lot of crazy shit going on, man.
Just imagine, right? If Dame was still partnered with Jay Z, right? Pause. And Jay Z out there putting his name on gambling, on casinos. You know what I mean? And casinos gotta have what you call it, integrity. You know what I mean? And integrity, loyalty, that goes a long fucking way with certain circles. You know what I mean? It should go a long way with a lot of people. You know what I mean? And and just the integrity situation is not there with Dame. You know what I mean? Like it's not there.
No facts.
It's a
You ain't wrong.
facade, and it's a facade in a sense. In a sense, you know what I mean?
Nah, you ain't wrong. I mean, yeah, he trying to still, fake it till he make it again, maybe, because we don't really
I
fucking
mean,
know.
but maybe he have all of this, you know what I mean? But it's just that you still putting on a facade that you don't have to because you are who you are. Like you put in time, like I said from the beginning, you put in time and you expect a certain thing. But if you ain't living or you ain't having your head up high, then it's kind of hard to be giving your royalties and you walking around feeling slums and you looking slum. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. It's hard. It's real hard, bro. Going backwards. I just thought to myself today, bro.
T
What up,
Fafo, what
T?
up?
What up, Farquhar? I just thought to myself today, bro, and I shouldn't even throw it on it. I'm like, yo, bro, I used to make money. You know what I
Right,
mean? And whether it be legal or illegal, which is more so with on the illegal side,
right.
it's like that avenue is closed for me now, and it's not even closed, but it's like I might even the avenue's not even. I'm not even looking to going down that alleyway. You know what I mean? It's like what I could do now, and I thought about just like podcast ran through my head. It was like, nigga, you ain't down with that either. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
you want to be down, but that's not really your lane. You know what I mean? And it's all about finding your lane, finding your niche. You know what I mean? Finding something that makes you happy and you able to make financial good financial have some good financial outcomes from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna put my feet on everything.
I look at my entrepreneurs out there. Shout out to them dudes that doing sweaters, that doing clothing designs, that doing music. You know what I mean? That doing beats. Like like that take dedication, and if that's your passion, that's what's up. You know what I mean? And my passion is not for nothing. Um, it, it's football. I'm not into coaching. It's sports. I'm not into none of that. And like it's just look them. I mean, and sometimes people get trapped in that corner. You know what I mean? Or trapped in that room with that dim light, and you don't know what to do.
It's scary times, bro.
Hmm.
Scary times. I'm just trying to get it. Yo, I wanna shout out Cam and 50 because I want parts on that paid in full. Definitely. I don't care if I gotta just write a hook for a song for the intro. I don't care. I write a song for a scene. It don't matter, man. I just want parts. Harlem stand up all day, every day. Hit that like button if you just tuning in. Appreciate you. Dame Dash versus Camron. Part two. I should put part two. I'm gonna throw up that Charlemagne again.
Got it from Bishop.
I don't think you're a proper representation of the masculine black man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you guys are. I'm listening. Okay. Like, your OG is Wendy Williams. My OG is sitting right here. See him? Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell you why he's my OG. Because he killed anybody or any of those things. He just taught me how to be a better man. Wendy, can you stop? Can you stop? Wendy Williams is your OG. Wasn't she your boss? Yeah, at one point. So she was your OG. She put you on, and you should give her grace, and you should also give her props out of respect. But because we have different trauma, like we're different. Like I'm not the kind of guy that would I'd rather get my ass whipped than run. But you're proud that you ran. Yeah, I'd rather get my ass whipped. And it ain't no disrespect, but I kind of think you're gay. You just act a little gay about it. Not at all. I got a problem with people that pretend they're not gay. So let me tell you why. But let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. This is hilarious. You're gay. This is hilarious. So what I'm saying is, you might, because you started in gossip, which is is very feminine, and you want people to listen to you, and that we want people that represent masculinity, because men need to be doing what they need to do as men. They don't need to be worried about girl stuff. Do you think he's masculine? Would you want this man around you if 10 guys jumped you? He'd run, and you'd have to run with him. I like my women to feel safe when they're around me. I don't tell people and I'm not saying that's your way, but you're just not masculine. I've seen him run. I looked at a whole reel of, there's like a thing that says how many people bark. There's stuff that how many times you talk about other people's genitals. You see, you real masculine men don't do that. You said that some guys was throwing you kisses because they liked your paws butt, and you went back. That's gay.
Yeah, I think I remember that, man.
You don't have a problem. I have a problem with you. Wait. No. That is why I pause. There's a lot of people like you. There's a lot of people like you that are gay, that pretend they're not. Black men can't be gay. Black men that are gay should say they're gay. Well, I'm not gay. You are.
You are.
Anyway, now let me talk to you. Let me ask you. Let me say this. You acting like a girl. You move like an old auntie. You an old Harlem. I could punch you right in your face like a grown man. I won't, and you won't do shit. Damn, listen to that. So just so you know,
that was disrespectful.
See you on the guy. I'm not saying I will. I'm saying no. Then your version of respectful is different than mine. We were on the street right now, and you would talk like that. I would have fucked you up. But I'm not gonna do that. Nah, I wouldn't have got beat up. But then I wouldn't have got beat up. Let's end this. So let me say one more thing before I leave.
I have so many questions.
I don't think you're a product of the masculine black $1 million, and you've never seen a nigga in your life pay $20 million. Why do y'all accept such high expectation of? I'm not broke. So I got $5 million in the bank. I'm broke. No. So anyway, my point is, you have to see the line and all caught the bait. So I want you to go
Chris Tom, what's up?
to Godfather 2 and tell me if I didn't just line y'all all up the same way. Think about it. You just took the bait and you feel stupid. That's all that's happening. You went for it. You're a huckleberry. I think you're lying. I think you're broke, and I think you always trying to explain yourself. Only girls worry about niggas' pockets anyway. You're a woman. Why do I care what you do? You're a girl with a mustache. Get out of here. You're a bald-headed girl. You care too much about what other people about you. Let me ask you a question. Okay, let's say this. This is about you. If I cared about what people think, I pulled my teeth out in front of everybody. The pictures y'all see with me no teeth, I took those pictures. Right or wrong? That's not confidence to you. You're a girl. I don't think you. Now you silly, man. You're teaching the kids wrong, man. That's dumb. Your logic is dumb, and it comes from a place you have. Wait, let me say. If you've been in the room first. Yeah, I think you took your teeth off. Nah, that was my girl. You like to run your mouth so much. You're like, I gotta say something. Yeah, but you're now, even with no teeth. You think I would care? You think I would care what a girl like you thinks? Yeah, because you're a girl. Hold on. I'm gonna show you so you can be quiet, so you can see how stupid he is.
What? Okay, why you?
I always have.
Why you pull that up? Can I ask you something else?
Yeah.
So I know you talk about the family office.
Right.
There's 650K in child support domestic that's listed in the bankruptcy. That's child support, right?
Yeah.
How did you get there with having that amount unpaid? I know you care about family. Like, what's the background on that? Because they make it seem
I pay a lot of child support. That's like 2 months that I owe. That's another. Wait. I'm broke, right? But I've been paying $250,000 a year in child support for the last 25 years. 250. So what happens is that I'm like,
that's crazy.
But I don't see
I ain't even heard him say that. I ain't hear him say I'm about to sue some people. All the times I listen to this shit, I ain't hear him say I'm about to sue some people.
That's crazy.
That is wow. Yo, man, I'm ready to wrap this joint up. Pause. We're gonna be back here tomorrow. We're gonna be talking Charlie Kirk and other political aspects of things. We're gonna have Doc will be back tomorrow.
Yeah, y'all tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna talk about the big rabbit hole that opened up with this Charlie Kirk assassination, y'all. And this goes out to the regular people, you know what I mean, as far as, where we going as citizens of America, as far as we going as African Americans, as white America, as everything. So tune in tomorrow, y'all, for real.
Yeah, appreciate you for coming through, Doc.
You already know, bro.
All, folks who came through, Chris Charm, Drunken Monkey, Desi Dez, appreciate it, so on and so forth.
Grace and everybody. You know what I mean?
Yes, appreciate you. But we out of here. Peace.
Peace, y'all. Peace, y'all.